Hello there. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to share a short story from the book Zentrepreneur, Get Out of the Way and Lead. Uh, you've gotten other video clips on the book Zentrepreneur from chapters like What If and Why Not, Yeah But, and So What. Well, today's is from the chapter Now What. All right, and it begins with a quote from the Buddha. And the Buddha said, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle cannot be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared." It's the essence of this particular chapter. A lot of times we think in terms of now what, we get into a bind, we don't know what to do, and it triggers stress and fear and anxiety and tension, very unhealthy energetic frequencies. Here's a story about a guy that ran into a little bit of a yeah but, and now he had to turn it into a now what. In November 2012, my phone rang. The president of a company in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania was on the line. He introduced himself and explained that he had tracked me down after reading my book, The How of Wow, Secrets Behind World-Class Success and Service. He said he was interested in having me speak at his annual employee recognition event and wondered what it would take to get me there. I listened carefully and followed with a series of questions to learn more about what he had in mind and when. He then listened to me as I shared with him my availability and requirements. It was a very cordial conversation, and I appreciate his resourcefulness, passion, and interest. He knew what he wanted, and he was going for it. The only problem was that he did not have enough money budgeted to cover my requirements. Several days later, I received an email from him. This time, he was proposing a solution that he viewed as a win-win for both of us. If I could agree to a lower rate, he would provide me with professional videography and a local press release. He would also cover all expenses and purchase books to give to his employees. In addition, he would pitch my work to the international corporation of which he was affiliated and recommend me as a speaker for their annual event. I had to laugh. This is a Zentrepreneur at its best. No wonder this man was running such a successful company. He had vision, passion, perseverance, and tenacity. In fact, I learned later that he was honored with a 2012 Top Leader Award for his WOW service by the International Parent Corporation. More than 400 senior leaders attended the event, and each one of them was given a copy of The How of WOW as a tribute to the service example he was setting. I was delighted to hear the news, especially after meeting him and speaking to his team under the terms he negotiated. It was indeed a win-win solution. The local news showed up to cover the event because of the press release he sent out and the positive relationship his company had with the media. Not surprisingly, there were many wonderful specific examples of WOW service in his organization, several of which I uncovered in my preliminary research and pointed out by name in my talk. The event was full of wows. Zentrepreneurs understand that the world works in cycles. What goes around comes around. What we sow is what we reap. We may not always see the big picture from where we stand, but we must trust that we are a part of a larger system of reciprocation. So what is next in the mind of the Zentrepreneur? What happens from here? Who will be on the phone the next time it rings? What opportunity will surface tomorrow? Who will we meet? What might we hear? With a future full of variables, how do we plan ahead? How do we know what to do next? The answers to these questions are often right in front of us, hidden only by our closed and resistant minds. They are revealed when we put forth positive thought and effort, when we reach out and take a risk. They are revealed when we pay close attention to the people we interact with and when we witness problems in search of solutions. They are revealed when we build on ideas rather than resist them. They are revealed when we fall down and get back up again. The Zentrepreneur does not worry about what is next. Worrying accomplishes nothing positive. It only attracts more to worry about. We simply look for opportunity and seize it when we find it. there is never any shortage. All this really takes is faith, commitment, and action. Do you worry about now what? Do you get anxious and stressed about the future? If that's the case, I encourage you to read the full chapter, because there's example after example of people who've learned to overcome that now what fear and tension and stress and anxiety. We live in the moment, and we don't worry about what's next. We have complete faith that we are on a very positive track when we think very positively. So that's my tip for the day. Think positive. Don't worry about what's next. Focus on what's now. God bless you.